Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 20 of Code Geass, Turn 20, Emperor Dismissed.
This is an interesting title. We had a lot happen last episode with Rollo making the ultimate sacrifice for Lelouch, saving him from the Black Knights, which turned on him because of Schneizel revealing who Lelouch was as a Britannian prince and that he used Geass. What are your thoughts before we jump into this episode? I just want to say prior to that, I think that what I'm thinking about is the Emperor saying time to destroy this world and restart new. I'm imagining now a situation where Lelouch ends up actually taking C2's power and they just end up doing a clash in the heavens somehow.
Yeah, I mean, that really could mean literally anything.
Yeah. What do you think of Emperor Dismissed?
I don't know, because like Dismissed has so many potential meanings.
Like, is he stepping down as Emperor?
I don't see him doing that. Because of who he is as a person.
And if you are excited for this episode and the remaining episodes after this of Code Geass, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. Are we excited for episode 20 of Season 2 of Code Geass?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
2010 of the Imperial Calendar. The Holy Britannian Empire invaded Japan to gain control of its
Now he's
underground
the narrator.
resources.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't understand that it would be this horrible. That so many people would... That it would be a...
Massacre. It's a big hit, Nina.
What did you think was going to happen?
Britannia can't lose now.
What? That's new.
So we're not showing remorse.
Massacre. It's a big hit, Nina. The Flea warhead has proven itself. Britannia can't lose now.
Suzaku Insanity Arc?
That he's just going completely against everything we've seen from him so far.
Yeah, I have a suspicion where the Sword of Akasha is something up there. Essentially is like a beacon that when somebody gains enough power, they gain control of that beacon and they can use their Geass power on anybody in the world that they want at any given time. So I'm imagining a situation where the Emperor can constantly change everybody's brains to just remember things a certain way to support his cause. Like, that's why Britannians are so racist. That's why all these things are happening, is he's just manipulating their psyche. But I wonder why it just applies to Britannians. I don't know if that's accurate, but I think there's something on a grander scale happening up there.
Yeah.
The Emperor was headed for Area 11, but he never showed up in the Tokyo settlement, which means he had another objective. His path could have taken him to Shikine Island. No. The ruins on Kamine Island?
According
The
to
Emperor's about to
materials
activate
left
something.
behind by Director V2 and our brethren, this location is optimal.
It will synchronize with ancient ruins throughout the world.
With this action, we can make the Sword of Akasha manageable once again.
Oh.
I never imagined I would use such an ancient device. It's quite astounding.
Sword of Akasha.
Okay.
And somehow she's connected.
Yeah.
So, you're ready to begin then?
What?
What? Why is she...
Who Geassed her?
It's getting confusing. We are, guys, we're trying to puzzle it together as much as we can. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
I'm really sorry.
Somehow he's activating something at that location. Here we go.
I never imagined I would use such an ancient device. It's quite astounding.
Why is she involved? And is this Emperor or Lelouch's Geass?
So, you're ready to begin then? It's been ages since we were face to face like this.
Oh
What?
no, she's not gonna have any
Marianne.
memory of this.
It's Marianne.
C2, don't tell me that
Oh.
you actually. I'm so sorry.
Whoa.
Okay.
I think Marianne's somehow manifesting in somebody. I don't know.
What are you doing? Closing yourself up in here again like this. C2? C2.
Who are you?
It's me.
See? It's you. So you've chased me all the way in here now. Are you that worried about Lelouch, Marianne?
There we go.
Yep.
Do you really think I'm such an ideal mother that that's all I think about?
How is she
Why
still-
did you come here for me? Because so much has changed. I need to know if you're still on my side. Why did you seal off your own code just when you had what you wanted? Charles was ready to grant your greatest wish, the wish to die, but you stopped him.
Even I don't know why I did it. Actually, I'm a little shocked that I did.
Then you have to find the answer in the real world. I've made up my mind, and that's all there is to it.
How typical of you.
Why is that?
The one who always comes in and messes around with my life.
Because I appreciate
what you did. At least as far as giving me my Geass power.
And you never fulfilled
So C2
your
back?
contract.
If that's what you think, will you come with me now?
And what was her
But
Geass
wait a
power?
minute.
She
There's
just
something I
has
can't leave behind.
everything back again?
I think she's back. She was just kind of hibernating, I think, within herself. She closed off her code, which I think was her just retreating into herself.
Okay.
Marianne got her Geass power from C2. She somehow invaded the body of this person. We know she's been having sort of weird things going on with Geass anyway.
Yeah.
What is Marianne's Geass and what is going on?
At least as far as giving me my Geass power.
And you never fulfilled your contract.
If that's what you think, will you come with me now?
Yes, but wait a minute. There's something I can't leave behind.
So she was just in there.
Oh, okay. It was like a sleeper agent.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do, Valletta?
And Marianne's just still around.
All right.
Neither my brother nor myself plan to punish you.
There's no choice. We have to announce that Zero was killed in battle.
Even though we haven't found Lelouch yet?
I understand that Zero has betrayed us and all of that, but do you plan on telling everyone about Geass?
We can't. They'd say we were crazy. We'd lose all credibility. There's no way.
And what if the real Zero appears later?
How exactly would he prove that he's the real Zero?
They're not thinking he's the real Zero?
Merely a symbol. He can't reestablish himself without us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because someone else could put on the mask and just say it was, oh, the other one you talked to was a different person.
No, what they're saying is, what if Lelouch returns after he said he died in the battle?
Oh, gotcha.
Appears later.
How
Yeah.
exactly would he prove that he's the real Zero? In the end, the masked hero is merely a symbol. He can't reestablish himself without us.
That's what you think.
Oh, really? That's very good news.
Yeah, they finally got the cell phones working again, and we got the news that everyone is okay. It was a gigasmic relief.
Gigasmic?
Your room was
Interesting
destroyed,
choice of
but
words.
Okay.
I see. Is the student council room all right?
Mm-hmm. By the way, where's Rolo?
Got real
What
close.
is the blue sheet on the wall?
I think it's because the building's destroyed. It's like
Gotcha,
some sort of
gotcha,
construction
gotcha.
By the
cover.
way, where's Rolo? Is he with you?
Nope.
Yeah. Listen, Rivel.
About that.
Can you tell the press something for me? Tell her I won't be able to keep my promise to shoot off fireworks with everyone.
Huh?
Oh, that was his big
secret.
reason for living. I feel like that he got
Yeah.
all that time ago.
Yeah.
Also, it does remind my whole Emperor and the Sword of Akasha manipulating everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when he changed Lelouch's memory and everybody had their memory changed, he must have just done that. Been like, this is the truth now.
Yeah.
I have to kill him even if I die doing it.
How is he gonna do
And
this?
then I can kill an immortal who never ages and who is immune to the power of Geass.
That seems reasonable.
Chance I have left.
Preparations are complete, Your Majesty.
Very well. Let us begin.
I feel something shaking.
Oh, really?
He said he's remaking the world. What is he gonna do?
Oh.
Whoa. Is he? What is about to happen? Can he literally remake the world?
All relic systems are now synchronized.
With this shall end the world of the existing god.
destruction.
Is he just gonna scramble everything?
Finally begun.
Ragnarok is the process of ending the whole world in the pantheon and resetting, essentially.
Good lord.
So maybe there is a god in this universe that exists above everything, and he's needed to gather all this power in order to even start a battle against it.
Interesting.
Your Majesty, Prince Schneizel sent a report on the conflict in...
Did I not tell you to leave these mundane affairs to him?
Mundane affairs?
It's like, that's so mean.
On you, Schneizel. If so, it's too late. This game called war is already obsolete.
Since our studios were lost in the blast, we've set up a temporary studio at Ashford Academy to bring you this emergency news alert. A short while ago, we received official word that Prince Schneizel has signed a ceasefire with the Black Knights. In addition, according to an official announcement, Zero, leader and CEO of the Black Knights, was killed in the final battle. Zero was wounded in the
All right, so that's what they're going with.
Subsequently received medical treatment aboard the flagship Ikaruga, but he succumbed to his injuries before daybreak this morning.
What is gonna happen?
Master Zero! It can't be true!
What's the meaning of this, Oki? Is it true that Zero is dead?
Yeah. I'm afraid it's just as the media's reporting.
Could I at least see his face to confirm it?
Sorry.
Ah.
But we're busy right now, Jeremiah. We'll have to wait till later.
I'm sorry, that was
That was the most lame excuse I've ever...
He's dead? Can I at least see his... Sorry, we're busy.
Sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
What the fuck?
The Black Knights don't need Zero anymore.
We've only gotten this far because of him. To just throw him away like he's disposable.
He's the one who treated us like we were disposable. He fooled us from the very beginning. With that despicable Geass power. People are more than just game pieces. Their lives matter. That's why we're fighting.
Whoa.
Lelouch B. Britannia now commands you. From this moment forward, you shall obey my orders!
Oh, he's changing the entire... Yep.
Oh, it's just permanent now.
Yep. He's just completely opening the floodgates. You shall obey my order.
Wow.
I have a feeling we are going to hear that line repeated over and over again.
Holy shit.
He is fully sending it.
Yep.
Wow. This is his rumbling.
Yeah.
Also, he had other people holding them open. Now he can send people and be like, go grab these people and make sure they're looking at
like
me.
it can be exponential.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Lloyd, can you give me an update on the status of the Lancelot?
You know the status. You saw the condition of the core luminous.
No, I'm talking about the Lancelot Albion.
It's ready to roll out.
There's another model.
Okay.
Albion? What's that about?
I shouldn't have mentioned that. It's a custom nightmare built for Suzaku, but in the state of mind you're in, I don't want you going near it.
Lloyd, as Knight of Seven, I could order you to do it.
My unease grows worse and worse.
Suzaku, didn't you say that you had to be prepared not to fire the flare?
Miss Cecile, what's the fundamental purpose of any weapon?
Sir Kururugi, you want to debate this like a schoolboy?
The point is... Drop it, Suzaku. This isn't like you. Huh? Your Highness.
It's all right. You can relax.
Princess Cornelia! It's been far too long, Your Highness.
Right. Where is Lord Guilford?
Well...
Cornelia, I'm afraid Lord Guilford was caught in the...
He went missing after he launched the Flea warhead. It was his heroism that saved all of us.
Guilford?
And he was Geass to think Lelouch is her.
Yeah.
What are you saying? I'm the one who fired the Flea warhead. That was my deed of honor, the feat I needed to become the Knight of One. Hold on, Suzaku. Is this manipulation designed to protect Lord Guilford's legacy?
Wait.
You're saying?
I suggest you stop, Suzaku.
No, I've been naive up till now.
No, you?
Stubbornly maintaining that the means are more important than the end result.
Whoa.
I was idealistic and self-righteous.
He was.
In any case, I insist on what is due me, Your Highness. Make me the Knight of One.
You've crossed the line into insubordination, Kururugi.
Anyway, only an emperor has the power to double warrior the Knight of One, which means...
Not the twos falling down.
I shall rise to this.
Brother!
If I become the Emperor, it will remove the problem. It's really as simple as that.
Highness,
Emperor
you
dismissed.
said just now,
Okay.
Fujino, what are you planning to do?
He considers our affairs trivial and mundane. That's how His Majesty referred to our mortal struggle with the Black Knights.
Yeah.
But you've seen it too, Cornelia. How absorbed Father is with his dangerous research, how he abandons the throne. It's true.
Finally, he's realizing the
diplomacy
truth.
and war like they were meaningless trifles. A man who's lost interest in this world, who sees his people locked in a life and death struggle and shrugs in indifference, such a man has no right to rule.
Who are they describing?
A coup d'etat?
That's wrong.
Oh my god.
Your Highness, as a Knight of the Round, I can arrange an audience with the Emperor. Please give me your order to assassinate him.
Suzaku. Oh my god.
If I'm predestined to be a killer, then so be it. Gino, I know.
Wow.
At least he's being pragmatic now.
What matters are results.
Okay.
Wow.
I need to say what was happening with Suzaku just there. Fully realizing, dang, I've been idealistic thinking like I'm just going to ride my way to the top and then make change. What I do have is this terrible thing I did. I'm going to use it as my bargaining chip to get to the Knight of One, and then I will actually be able to make change by killing the Emperor. Like
100%.
He's essentially saying like, you have to get your hands dirty to change the world. He's back to where Lelouch was. Like that.
Wow.
Because I was shocked when I heard him say like, this is my deed of honor. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
And
when he owned it,
no.
that was very strange.
It's like, wait, no, you're literally using this to get to the #1 position now because you know that's where you can actually make change. Like,
yeah, well, because that's like the whole thing about, that's like the whole problem with the theory of like, oh, well, I'll just like infiltrate this problematic organization, and then once I'm high up enough, I'll change it from the inside out. Like, in order to get high enough to make those changes, you're gonna have to do some terrible things.
And yeah, now that he has done the terrible thing, rather than avoiding it, he's like, no, I'm gonna use it.
Like, okay, if I'm even if those terrible things that I did weren't like my decision to do, I've still done them.
So,
and
yeah,
all right.
Wow.
As we previously arranged, I'll conduct negotiations with Prime Minister Schneizel in Tokyo. But Kaguya, after all, Zero was your husband. Losing Master Zero is a terrible blow, it's true. But we can't dwell on that when our nations are in danger. We must turn his death to our best advantage. And honestly, I know I called
those chairs look
wife,
comfy.
but he and I were just
They do look comfy.
In the end, we were married, but in heart only.
They weren't married.
Are you serious about sending Suzaku to assassinate your own father?
Gino, do you want this war to remain in a stalemate forever?
What do you mean?
The true nature of people is this. They want to be controlled by their nation, their religion, their traditions, and by figures of grand authority. Above all, the Emperor of Britannia must play his part.
So now you're the one to play that part, Your Highness? The grand authority?
If I am called upon to do it, then perhaps. Did you
Who's
know that
calling
the word
on you,
authority
though?
actually has another meaning?
Was this treason Schnizel's idea?
It was my decision. Majesty, I appreciate your patronage, that cannot be questioned. But you are guilty of 2 crimes. First, abandoning your responsibilities as Emperor. And second, dirtying your hands with the power of Geass.
Whoa.
Is that a capital crime?
Geass takes good men and bends them to evil. You knew that. You could have saved Yuffie. It would have been so easy. But instead you abandoned
Escalating. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, the Knight of One.
Steve, what are you doing here?
Did you think you were the only one who knew about Geass? It takes many forms. Who could be foolish enough to relax his guard with a man who constantly betrays everyone who trusts him?
Bismarck, I leave this mundane matter to you. Yes, Your Majesty.
Another mundane matter.
Mundane. Oh.
He has Geass too.
Oh.
But he sewed his eye shut.
What was...
Wait.
It just like glowed through it, it looked like.
Could this be just the Emperor using his Geass however he wants? Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe he has a combat Geass or something. Maybe like his desire was to be the greatest fighter ever.
Wow, maybe.
And Lady Kaguya with us.
Right. Then I'll contact Schneizel's staff as well.
I thought Ogi had finally changed a bit.
Oh, he looks fucked up.
Yeah.
Miscast.
No. The Geass command that compels me to live.
Oh.
It's screaming at me to run away. Is the Knight of One really that dangerous an opponent?
Interesting.
That is really interesting.
Weakness? Fool, what you call weakness? That was the source of your strength. Gentleness and compassion are what drove you. Take those away and there's nothing left but violence.
Oh, wow.
You will die here, Suzaku Kurugi.
They bodied him. What is that Geass he has?
Yeah.
Oh,
there he is.
That was pretty sick.
That was very cool.
The music's
Why are
going
the flames
crazy
pink,
right now.
though?
Lelouch v. Britannia. I am the eldest son of Empress Marianne, the prince who was abandoned by his empire.
We can't contact His Majesty. If you encounter anyone suspicious, don't capture them. Kill them.
Yes, my lord.
What are you doing?
Whoa.
Yep. They're Geassed.
Guess.
Someone may have seized the weapon system. Respond, turret room 3. If you do not respond now, we will remove you by force.
Follow us, the Royal Guard! We'll eliminate all enemies!
The reinforcements from the Shikine Island base are attacking us.
Oh my god.
Our own guards turning on us as well.
Oh my god.
He's controlling everyone.
Yeah.
Damned rebellion!
Yes, my lord. Where is the Emperor?
His Majesty is in the safest possible place. For now, we...
Lelouch,
Okay.
my burden!
Who is in command aboard the Great Britannia now?
Lady Monica Khrushchevsky, the Honorable Knight of 12.
Very well. In that case, I'm taking the Galahad.
You still can't contact the Mordred?
No, my lord. Although I think she's headed for Kamine Island.
Is she still
I
Geassed
see.
by
That
Marianne?
means she must have just received the intelligence and is on her way to His Majesty. My apologies, Lady Kaguya. The meeting will have to be postponed. We need to go to Kamine Island at once.
I see. Then we shall go with you as
Sounds like we're getting to the end game.
All right.
There's only one
Yeah.
person I can think of who would be attacking the Britannian Emperor in this situation. I believe we all know who that is.
I agree, Lady Kaguya.
That changes things. We can continue the meeting once this matter has been settled.
And they weren't in the room during the whole
Let them try.
going against Sub-Zero thing.
Yeah.
Beyond my despair.
Oh my god, he's just Geassing them to do whatever he wants.
Crazy.
I can't tell friend from foe, and I can't just destroy them all. Anya, surely you aren't part of this too.
So the Knight of One is behind this traitorous coup d'etat?
What's that?
Marianne. Because remember, Lelouch destroyed that place.
Yeah. I mean, it looks fine.
The enemy is from Shikine Island. Monica can testify to it.
I understand now. Forgive me, Lord Bismarck.
How damaged is your nightmare?
My air combat nobility is dropping, but perhaps I can intercept the rebel forces on the ground.
Understood. I'll defend the royal flagship.
Yeah, no, this is definitely still Marianne. Yeah.
We don't have time to explain things to Bismarck right now.
She brought her stuffed animal.
Putting him on the defensive. That's just the sort of flash I'd expect from Marianne the Flash. And it's just perfect for Lelouch's mother.
So what comes
Marianne the
next?
Flash.
Well, we have to save him, don't we?
What do you think that means? Like, is that her nickname? Whoa.
Yeah, probably.
Whoa.
What?
Oh. Those
they're
are
like
arms and
people
bodies. Whoa.
beanstalks.
God, hear me now. The time has come to settle this.
You're wrong. You lift your voice to call upon God. But it's not God you need to settle things with, Charles Z. Britannia.
What?
It's me.
We're doing this now?
And how will you challenge me? Neither gun nor sword will have any effect on me, nor will the power of your Geass. Nothing you can do can kill me.
But I don't need to kill you. By coming to this parallel realm.
So there is a god he wants to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's blowing it up.
Oh, so he can't come back? Is that what's happening?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
You, I, and the power of Geass are now sealed in this space together. And if you can no longer interfere with the real world, then all your plans will be meaningless in the end.
Whoa.
You may as well be dead.
Lelouch!
That was a masterful move.
Let us repent, suffering together for all eternity.
Because being immortal doesn't, like, affect your ability to go through gates.
Yeah. It only affects, meaning you're gonna have to stay
You're just
in
gonna
this room
stay there
forever.
Holy shit.
he just sealed the exit because he has nothing to live for. He doesn't have to go back. Like, he's just saying, all right, we both had our problems, but now you can't change the world. Also, that spinning thing, is that just a representation of God? Like, is that...
Oh, I thought they were like, you know in Jack and the Beanstalk, how they like climb the beanstalk to get to like the higher level?
Maybe. That just the bodies made of it makes me think it's
horrifying.
some sort of being. Like,
yeah.
But so there is a God he's trying to talk to, but separate from that, Lelouch just trapped them there.
I was trying to think, is there any way to undo that?
Wow. We'll discuss it more, but if you enjoyed that episode, make sure to like and subscribe down below for episodes of Code Geass coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. Sammy Pompeius asks, from this moment forward, you shall obey my orders. Lelouch could have used this Geass this way the whole series. Why do you think he only did so now? What caused this development in his character? And what do you think will be the consequences of it for him?
That's such a good question and such a good point.
I think he definitely started doing it just because he realized there's nothing to lose anymore. We're in the last endgame.
I think it has to do with the fact that his like 2 major fuck-ups came from not predicting how the Geass was gonna like shake out in the real world. Like if you just say like live, like what does that mean? That's so open to interpretation, and he obviously did not interpret very well or predict how people would interpret that very well. So then by just saying, just do whatever I say, that avoids all the potential for like, oh my gosh, I was haha joking when I told you to do this and now you're gonna kill everyone.
Because it would, if he had done that to any given person he had Geass, he would have been able to avoid any bad things. Yeah. Exactly. I think it's also because he just oh my god, Rue is having the best time right now.
I'm having the best time right now.
I've never seen her like this.
I haven't either. Can you take a picture?
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me, Rue?
No.
Rue.
No.
She said,
no photos. No photos, please.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the fact that he has nothing to lose, but you could absolutely be right as well, that it's a sort of like reflection of his previous Geasses. I just think
it can be both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Let's go to our second question. All right, question 2. Kingpin asks, what do you think about Suzaku changing his convictions after everything that's happened? Now he believes the ends do justify the means.
I mean, that's super interesting because I feel like that's a conclusion a lot of people come to just like in life in general, but especially for someone who was so principled their entire life and then to be Geassed, like that's like the ultimate, your principles don't matter. Like like you can have your principles, you can do everything, and someone can still mind control you into killing 10 million people. So if just trying to be a good person and fix things, if that's not enough, then use it. If it's already happened, then like, all right, you got it, pivot.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just the accumulation of all these different instances where he tried to just be the good guy and it just resulted in him like killing his dad, killing all the people he wanted to save, and like doing all these horrible things in the name of like rising through the ranks.
Like trying doesn't matter that much.
Finally dawned on him that ideals will only get you so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to our final question. Final question. Malik Black asks, what are your thoughts on the huge reveal that happened in C2's memories? Maybe any guess on the possible new Geass power? Like Marianne is still just around.
Yeah.
What do you think her power is?
I feel like based on the Geasses we've seen, my guess would be like a time rewind.
Yeah, that could entirely be it.
But then it would be like changing the future, kind of, because if something has already happened and then you go back and change it, then you're kind of...
Maybe she's like the attack titan. Where she can go back and forth in time with...
Attack Marianne.
Attack Marianne, maybe. Where she can go through all Britannian people like that.
Yeah, like that kind of thing.
Maybe, I wonder. But definitely interesting to see that we've been hearing C2 talk to Marianne, but the fact that she's manifested in somebody, like that is a powerful Geass.
Yeah.
You can't really die in that way, I guess. but we're gonna have to see what that power actually is and what the Emperor is going to do in this dimension with Lelouch. But that is where we're left for this episode. Are we excited for episode 21 of Code Geass Season 2?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.